Thank you very much. First of all, let me once again thank all of you for attending this very important conference and forum. I believe that all of you will have a chance to talk to your potential partners, to exchange views how we may advance economic cooperation with regional countries and beyond. The question that was asked regarding trade deficit, Georgia addresses this issue through openness in terms of providing free trade agreement network. We are one of the most open countries in this region in terms of free trade agreements. We don't have and we don't apply any protectionism in terms of setting up barriers for importers. On the opposite, the only protectionism Georgia uses is protectionism to protect exporters' interests in the countries of destinations. And this is one of the most important pillars of Belt and Road Initiative, facilitating trade. And as it was mentioned by the speakers at this forum, Georgia enjoys free trade relations with European Union through deep and comprehensive free trade area agreement. Georgia enjoys free trade with Commonwealth of Independent States, CIS countries, with Turkey. We recently signed free trade agreement with China, and we are the only country in this region which has free trade with Europe and with China simultaneously. We recently launched negotiations on free trade with India. So by pursuing these agreements and by implementing these agreements, this place is becoming a place for trade, logistics, transit, and of course there are other important pillars in order to utilize the full potential of Belt and Road initiatives. Beyond facilitating free trade agreements, this is utilizing fully the transit potential of this region. And of course, this is promoting investments. So by following three of these directions, we will be able to advance economic development alongside these Silk Road countries, and of course, in addition to promoting economic cooperation, this is, after all, developing and advancing cultural relations. This is more people-to-people relations, and finally, this is about more stability and more security in this region and beyond, of course, starting from China and in Europe. But also, I believe that there are other countries who can enjoy the benefits of this initiative. So finally, what I would like to mention that this initiative gives a chance to all countries alongside this route to develop its own potential within the frameworks of this unique initiative. This is about promoting business environment, improving business environment. And Georgia was able to set unique conditions for doing business, as it was mentioned by our friends. By the way, the recent news is that Georgia was upgraded in World Bank doing business ranking from 16th to 9th position. And I believe that it will be good news for our friend Sheikh Lahian also, as it was mentioned by him, several advanced positions in international rankings. And Georgia is a country which provides corruption-free environment with very limited bureaucracy, and the recent changes proposed by the government is to decrease further the number of ministries from 18 to 14, and through doing this, of course, decreasing bureaucracy, improving the governance quality, and of course providing better business environment for investors and local businesses. We discussed yesterday with my friend Volodymyr Groysman, Prime Minister of Ukraine, who combines, by the way, the official visit to Georgia together with participation in the forum, how we can further improve the logistics and transport connections in this region. And this is creating unified tariff systems by joining forces with Ukraine, with Azerbaijan, with other countries in the region. And I believe that we will be able to qualitatively improve cross-border connections, to improve the internal quality of our infrastructures in our countries. And I believe that the result of this will be more trade, more investments, and more transit and logistics and co-manufacturing facilities throughout this region. So thank you very much. And I will, of course, from our side, we are very committed to promote these cross-border initiatives. And of course, I'm very happy that we have this level of representation at this forum. Thank you.
Thank you.